Hello and welcome to the TigrePup channel. In this video, I'll be working out what styles I want to offer on my website. If this topic interests you, then please keep watching. Okay, so I've been cutting these wigs for like a while now, and I'm just coming to realize I hadn't actually tried it on somebody's head. So in this video, I'm going to try to cover over that situation, and I'm going to try to zero in on what type of styles I want to offer, because I don't have an actual person to be the model. I'm just going to have to do it on myself. So hopefully maybe you can leave me some comments down below and let me know what you think about some of these options. If not, then enjoy the video. Thanks. Okay, so this first wig is about when I was testing my 5th vendor wig. If you want to see that video, I'll leave a link in the description down below, so check that out. Okay, so what had happened was I decided to give my first cut on this wig, and it actually turned out pretty good. I liked it a lot. However, I don't know if you remember my review, which is why I told you to check my video, and I didn't really like how thin the hair was, and how quickly it processed. But now I think I'm having second thoughts, because the cap is a lot more flexible than the current second vendor that I'm actually trying, and I'm going to be explaining that later on in the video. So here we go. Okay, so here's the first wig I want to talk about. It is my 5th vendor wig. I remember saying that it was pretty thin. However, this would be perfect for those who want like a sleek, silky look that's very low maintenance. You don't have to really press it and flat iron it to death, and you don't have to worry too much about humidity because it's very silky. And I just wanted to make that as an offer for those who aren't interested in putting too much work into their hair or whatnot. So yeah, that's why I decided to include this in the whatchamacallit, because I actually did the cut that I was interested in this particular wig, just to kind of try and see what that might look like. And here's the end result. I actually like it a lot, and this cap is a lot more flexible than the current vendor that I actually chose to work with. So I'm re-evaluating my opinion on this one. I'm going to have to color the hair to see how it takes, and whether it was whether it works with heat and what and I'm sorry, not with heat, with color, lightning, things like that. So that's the first wig. Okay, so this is the second wig. This is the initial cut that I've been doing on all of these wigs that I've been doing for the graduated bob. I think a problem in this particular situation, I may have used my ponytail, because my hair is not cornrowed at the bottom of this. It's like pulled into a ponytail, and maybe that's why it's extended in the back like that. I'm not exactly sure. My problem with this one is that it's not giving me the graduated look that I was going for. Like I said, it could be because of the way I have my hair underneath all of this. So ultimately, I decided to revisit this particular style and try to chop it up a little bit more and bring that that line a little higher, because as you can see, it's touching my shoulders. I don't know if it's going to touch anybody else's shoulders, because like I said, I have no way of knowing, because I don't have anyone to actually practice this on. But I mean, it's not a very bad haircut, but if I'm trying to do the graduated bob, you know, just so I can have like an option, then this is coming a little bit too long than I would actually think anybody would be interested in. So this is the first look. Okay, so in the second one, I'm going to show you what I did in order to make it more of a graduated bob. And I'd also like to mention this particular head texture is the fuller texture, so that's why it looks a little bit different, but it's the same haircut as the first wig. Okay, so this is this wig, the one I just showed you, the second wig. It's been redone. As you can see here, the length in the front is a little bit longer. Not exactly sure I like that. Like I said, it's touching my shoulders and it's catching on my shoulders, but the back, I lifted it higher, and I think I could do a little bit more graduation. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know. So something I want to work on a little bit more. I think I'm going to take the sides a little bit higher, and I'm going to make the back a little bit more graduated. In this particular video, I have it where my hair it's in a ponytail, but it's split in the middle and tucked on either side, if that makes any sense, so that I can take it up in the back so you can actually see where the graduation is or how short it is in the back, so you can get that graduated look where it's short in the back and long in the front. But I'm not liking these sides, honestly. It's just entirely too long in my opinion. I do want a gentle sloping, not an extreme sloping, but I don't know what anybody wants, so I'm just gonna have to go by what I feel. And I think it could be a little bit more graduated in the back. I had to do a hard bump in order to get this particular look right here. But yeah, so that's where that's going. So I'm going to come back probably in another video, because I'm not about to do that today, with a revised look for this second wig, because like I said, it's the same as the first one. It's just offering a fuller texture, if that makes any sense. It's not silky as the first one, and the texture is a lot fuller, which means it's going to require a little bit more work, more gel, more pressing. It's going to frizz when the humidity comes unless you use the right products. So on to the next wig. Okay, so here's the third wig. This is straight out of, well, I wouldn't say straight out the packet. It's been shampooed, conditioned, and set. It's a curly wig. There's no layers in here. I just wanted to show you what that looked like before we begin. This is the same texture I've been advertising on my video shorts. So it's a water wave texture, and I think it's very lovely, very pretty. It's in keeping with what's in style right about now, with all the women with the long curly hair. This is from the same company that has the fuller texture, so their wig it appears, the hair itself appears fuller. It's not that silky texture of the other manufacturer that I was talking about, or the other manufacturer that I'm actually working with. So it's not the one that was put to the back burner, which I have to relook at that again. But yeah, so this is what it's looking like without layers. So okay, so here's that same wig. Only difference was that I added more layers into it, and hopefully would free it up so that it's not so flat. That was the plan. I did the same thing as far as like preparation, which is the shampoo and conditioning, as I did before. And I don't know if you can see, you got like little shorter pieces at the very top so that you can see that it's actually layered. And I'm not disappointed. I like it. I just wanted to take care of those split ends and the thin ends so it can give you a nice fuller look, instead of like, you know, like really thin, real thin ends that you can see through and whatnot. So I'm pretty pleased with it. I think I like it. I like it a lot. So just giving you a 360 of what that's looking like, and the flow of the hair. I don't know if you can see those layers in there, but they're in there as opposed to what they were in the previous clip. Well, just let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. And that's the reason why I'm shaking my head, is because I'm like trying to show you where the layers are, so it's not like one blunt bob cut with thin ends in the interior. So Okay, so this is the fourth wig. I wasn't too happy with this particular wig. My head is pretty large, and it's giving me like that Chinese food takeout thing. So basically what I'm saying is that even if a person was to choose the correct size or even slightly smaller size or whatnot, they could make it work for them, which could be problematic because then they're going to be wanting a refund and whatnot. So that's one problem I'm having with this particular wig vendor. But this is supposed to be the same cut as I did with the very beginning. With the first wig I just showed you. It's turning out to be a lot longer than I expected. So I actually did a measurement to make sure that it was about 14 inches because it's supposed to be that blunt bob that everybody's doing nowadays. It's graduated in the front because like I can't remember if it was a silky wig or if it was the fuller wig that has like little shorter pieces in the front, and I want it to be uniform as far as like everything is concerned. So it's not like both styles will have the same exact style. So it's face framing layers on this one and on the silky and the fuller, but it has to be the same length. So this one here I had to cut it a little bit shorter in order to match up with the other wig that's the same length but different texture. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so this is the same wig. The only difference is I've cut it shorter because, like I said, I was trying to do the blunt bob. As you can see, I still have the four corners on my head and stuff like that. I don't really too much like the size of this one particular. It has the silky texture, so it's less work for people or women or whoever who doesn't want to do too much work. It's going to be less frizzy and stuff like that. I have to do a description video on all of this and put it on a website and my channel and whatnot. It's a long story, but anyway, this is the style that I option that I'm going to be offering. Like I said, I'm not too happy with the wig cap, and I need it to be universal. I don't need anybody to be like, oh, I bought this wig and I done cut it up, chopped it up, and it's not working for me, and it's a bad look for me in my opinion, because I'm like, it needs to be universal. The other cap that I did at the very beginning, which is a different brand from this one with the silky texture, its cap is flexible. Okay, so I don't know, it's like a toss-up. I'm really not sure what to do here, but I'm gonna make it work some kind of way. But yeah, I love how the hairstyle looks. It's a little bit of hairspray. I didn't comb out while I was actually wearing the wig, and I didn't know it was like this in the back, but I was trying to tame those little pokey ends that be coming up at the top, especially when you do it on your head and you don't get to see it. So I have an instructional video coming out soon about that. But yeah, this is what a 14-inch looks like on me, and this is the last style as far as like the cut hairstyles that I have in this particular video. So on to the next video, the next clip, sorry. Okay, so this is the fifth and final wig. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do a whole makeup look, dress up and all that stuff, trying to give you the full look. In this particular clip, I was in the process of doing a how-to video, and I was just doing my regular look, my regular self. There's no makeup, it's just like me doing regular. Basically, it has layers and it reaches a certain length that is past the shoulders, and just kind of showing you what this look. This was the original look of before any haircuts actually came into my mind, so this is the staple here. But yeah, let me know what you think about these cuts in the comment section down below. Just having a little trouble trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, and maybe I can get a little bit of help. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.